TV off, cuz. And nigga turn that TV off, and nigga turn this shit.
Sir, what it is, what it is. Welcome to Winter's Food News. I'm Great Jelly.
Tree Hugger Brizard in here.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Another week, man.
Yeah. I was looking at this stuff, man. You hear me?
Yeah, man. I guess you can kick this joint off, give you some weekly news. You understand me?
No question.
I got enlightened with you know, I don't really go into all this and that and the third, but it did bring up a good point with Russell Wilson and Sierra stepping out to some event, and then she had on some type of real revealing dress.
Provocative.
Yes, so yeah, which brought up a little issue to the public that like Slim ain't had no control over her and this, that, and the third, and I did feel like that was some very interesting. Like it brought up an interesting point, something to talk about, like
what point
about just like he don't have control over because of what she wore, but at the same time, like
do we have control over? Because shit, we only have control over ourselves.
So that's the point, and that's what people saying. Like you know, some people trying to dog him, like you know, but then it's like you got the other half, where is that how is he control when you can't control another human being, basically.
You can't control nobody but yourself.
There you
now,
go.
The thing is, what people mean to say is this: because that's his lady, right?
It reflects on him.
Yeah, what she looking like, but at the same time, if he cool with it, then it don't mean nothing.
Fuck everybody.
But this the thing: if the shit was too provocative, and she went outside in it, and he felt okay with it, then it don't matter.
That's right.
But if he wasn't okay with it, and she went outside with that, then that's a whole nother issue. We got something to talk about. I can't control the woman I'm dealing with. I can't tell her what she can and can't with. I can't tell her when where she can't go. I mean, I can say it, but is it gonna make it law?
Yeah.
Nah. Right. And to be honest with you, that's controlling.
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? So, like, there's a conversation that just need to be had. Like, look, baby, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, if you don't like what she got on, you know what I'm saying? I don't really approve of that. You know what I'm saying? That's a little bit too provocative for my liking. I don't like the attention that it's going to draw to us when we out. You understand what I'm saying? And that might set me somewhere else where we might get into something that you know that wouldn't even happen or wouldn't even be made possible if you just would dress a little more, cover up a little more, a little less provocative. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Now, after you kind of put that out there to her, how you feel about it, it make you feel, you know, you're not comfortable with the attention that it might bring when we out. You know what I'm saying? If she don't understand that, then you got a whole nother, you know, you got something else.
You gotta look at
Yeah, that's something you need to look at as far as with your lady friend, because that might not be somebody you want to deal with.
Yoked with, you know.
Yeah, because if she can't respect how you feel about a situation, not to say that she gotta change it just because you're saying it, but if she can't respect that and be like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying, I do fuck with this nigga a certain kind of way, and he asking, he's saying this to me like this and asking me to do something a little different just to make him more comfortable, because I'm about to be out with him. Cause see, women, if y'all with your dude, don't put him in a bad spot. You know what I'm saying? If you know, cause y'all know y'all look a certain kind of way. Y'all know these guys gonna do shit. And then don't say he a few steps behind you and he not right up on you, and the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all even do that shit?
Yeah.
And then what type of attention was you looking to get anyway when you put that on? Cause don't tell me you put that on for me, cause I don't need you to put that on for me.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to see what I'm seeing, so you can put that shit on or put something else on like that. We in the house.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, you know.
We just he might like, you know, some people don't mind, you know, and like you said, that go back to like, hey, before we stepped out and he was cool with it. If he was cool with it, then shit. I mean, y'all ain't got who is y'all or us to say something, right? Me personally, like. I can see me feeling like a way, but I ain't see the dress, to be honest. But me myself, I done dealt with it. Like, oh, shawty ain't even like ain't even have on no dress or nothing. But the motherfucker pants was so tight, and that ass looked so good. But like, oh, where the fuck is you going?
But
had to play. They slept with it, but it fucked me up because I'm like, God damn, you ain't coming to see me. You looking this good. You just kind of sliding past me, but you won't.
But she can't help that she got a fat
It
ass
look good.
like that.
Thank
She
you.
can't
Thank you.
if she
So-
got on some pants and that's a little tight over there, right? Now that's just the thing for women. Women wear tight clothes.
I don't want to fuck you up with
fitted clothes.
Mm-hmm.
She can't help that she got a donkey back there. She can't help that junk big like that.
Oh look, and here goes some good shit right here.
She can't help that shit. So I mean that's
A female, two females could wear the same thing.
yeah.
One could look a little offensive, and the other could just look regular.
Yeah.
Because, like you say, how she built.
How she built, and she can't help
She's
that.
filling out them clothes.
I'm not mad at her for that. Like that
But
don't.
now
that
it
won't
seems
bother
like
me.
it's inappropriate, but it's not because she built.
It's not inappropriate.
Yeah,
She
so.
covering up. She can't help that she built like that's just like, man, fool. That's just like them girls be like, man, I don't know why he came outside like that. You know, you can see the print. Bitch, I can't help that my dick like this, bitch. I can't help it. I can't help that my dick swing when I got on certain pants, and you know what I'm saying. It just be like that. Now I'm gonna be mindful. I'm gonna put on. I might, you know what I'm saying. And females be trying to be. I'm not saying the females don't be trying to be mindful, bro, because I think they really do. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them don't give a fuck. But some of them, I think they be like, you know what I'm saying, because they don't like the attention that it get them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like some bitches, some females really don't be liking niggas gawking at them, tooting the horn, boo, 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 boo. Beep, 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 beep. And don't get me wrong, from the right nigga, from the right dude, they love it.
Right.
But they don't want it from everybody. Some
Right.
females really
Right.
don't want that shit from everybody. Then you got some that do. But I be wanting to be honest about that. Like if that's what you're looking for and that's what you want, then be honest with the guy when he asks you that. Yeah, well, you know, I am trying to do it, and this what I'm on right now. Cause I can respect that better than you acting like you ain't what you are.
There you go.
I don't like that, bitch. Don't act like you ain't something that you is. You
Yeah.
know, you's a vicious whole bag.
I'm
Then
telling
be
you.
that vicious whole bag. I can respect that as long as you honest
Stand
about it.
on that shit, man.
Stand on that shit. And bitches don't like to stand on what they is. And like, and all of them ain't like that. But the ones who is, bitch, stop lying. Like, be honest. Like, be yourself. I respect the people that's they self. I don't want to have to, you know what I mean? Like, all this wondering and guessing and shit. And you know what I mean? Like, you around these people, you act totally different when you around me or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need that shit, man. I don't want that shit. I'm cool on that. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but these bitches know what they be trying to do, man. They dress provocative, though. That's what I do know. I had a whole argument like that when we was out fucking, we was out on family vacation, nigga. And me and my brother getting, well, not even me and my brother, and about 3 other family members getting into it about some shit similar to that. About, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they ain't even family members, well, peoples of mine had on, something that was kind of, well, for the pool, the pool, it was cool.
Like your people
Like,
said,
yeah.
she can wear that anyway.
Yeah, but she could wear that anyway, and I'm like, hell nah, the fuck she can't. Nah, that's for the pool. That's pool appropriate. That ain't appropriate to be walking around the streets with like. And they like, well, why not? Because you can see everything. Like the fuck. And I mean, no, you can't see her pussy. No, you can't see her. You can't like see her nipples, but
Right.
you can see everything. You know, you can see it. Nigga don't have to do too much imaginating. You know, you can see everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you fully figured. Like you ain't just you got a fat ass, big titties, little weight. Like you something that everybody want to look at.
Yeah.
Like you ain't like, come on, why y'all act like y'all don't know what the fuck be going on? Like, and why you act like you ain't put this on to get that type of attention?
Yeah.
Cause why you put it on?
There you go. So at the end of the day, sometimes you might gotta give them that. I mean, for a nigga with the girl or you know, and likewise women, you might motherfucker put the Lord. They want their attention, man. Give it to them. They might obviously we might not be giving it all. It ain't even about
like
you.
My homie Goldie say she don't like the attention.
Hey, look, it might not be about us, but yeah, she well.
No question.
She well.
She got a big old ass though. I ain't even.
Oh nah, then she don't want the attention.
yes.
I already know because I be hawking that joke slim. I'm already shocked at how that thing like a bubble with a big sun, like wham. You know what I'm saying? But nah, and that's what I like too. But at the same time, you know, gotta be some discretion, women, because then you make it hard for a nigga like Boo, like the nigga say, your body, some, like, you know what I mean, lightweight, speak to a nigga, jab like, for real though, cuz. Nigga, hey, that shit, as a man, that shit there, like, they speak to us. It's like, man, nigga saying hello.
Yeah.
And I want to say hello back because it's not fair. It's really not fair. I'm a man. You got all them yams. You being stingy as shit. But, so, like he's saying, you creating shit that don't need to be created, had you being a little more appropriately addressed.
Yeah.
But to each is his own. That's how you want to live. That's how you want to live. Like, you know what I mean?
Man, I'm telling you, but they know what they like.
I'm telling you.
They dress like that, right? And then a dude see them and be like, hey, you know, hey, show up, shit. Let me smack that up. Be saying all type of wild, disrespectful shit. Yeah. I'm not saying that. Don't get me wrong. I know some of that shit be real wild. Some of that shit be funny because I be like, the shit niggas be saying, but it's disrespectful. They shouldn't say. And just because she dressed like that don't mean, and she look like that don't mean they ain't supposed to say it. But wow, what did you expect?
Yeah.
What did you expect? I'm not saying it's right. Like it's like, cause I'm not saying like, cause you dress like that, a nigga supposed to just do whatever, be disrespectful to you. But what did you expect?
You creating it. You creating it.
What did you expect?
I'm telling you, man. So it's just something to take into consideration. But like my woman want to do a little something like that, I'm gonna try to just enjoy the show, man. And
she do that shit in the house.
Yeah, I mean, like I just.
No,
like I said, if I know it's gonna create something, depending on what we going to, you know, a lot of little shit like that.
All right. So I give you a real example. I was in Miami. Took my baby mother. This was probably 2 years ago, 3 years, some shit like that. Me and my baby mother down in Miami. My baby mother's figured, very, very nicely figured. Took her down there, man. She got the thong, bathing suits, all that, blah blah. I'm like. What we wearing at? It's like, yeah, you know, we're going to the beach. I'm like, you start with no baby suit. And she's like, well, we're in Miami, you know, I'm doing it for you. No, you're not doing this for me. I don't need you to do that for me. That's exactly what I told her. I said, you know that for me? Shit, you do that shit in the house. I don't want nobody seeing what I see. Put the regular baby suit you regular put on. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We about to be walking around the streets and everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's I think it was her birthday. It's my birthday. I want to just... Everybody walking around Miami like that. And she right. Everybody is walking around Miami, but everybody not you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody got... There's a lot of women shake figure in there, but you my bitch. I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
But versus, you know, because her birthday, you know, we got... Because I'm like, we got to get an argument about her dress. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So what I did was I said, all right, so since that's how you want to walk around, let's go to restaurants and all that like that, dressed like that. People in there in full clothes, motherfuckers looking at her like, what the fuck is she doing? And she like, you know, she looking at me like, yeah, you uncomfortable, right? Like, the fuck? Why would you like?
Oh yeah.
In my head, she ain't saying it, but I know because I can feel it. You uncomfortable because everybody looking at you walk around here because you don't even want, like other girls got on little shit like that too, but you thick, you shape
that's
like.
Why I say when you a certain way, it's almost like you can't wear what everybody wear because it's not gonna hit the same way when you feel. And I mean, it is like that a little bit.
And
like
then me saying something, we got into a whole argument because now it's looking like she getting mad. I'm like, young. She like, well, it's. I'm like, you know what? You right. Go ahead. Go ahead. You right.
Yeah, and I'd have been there, but that's why I say that brought up a good topic to just bring to the little joint today. But yeah, I'm getting a little older, so I'm like, man, I ain't even about to really give a fuck about what you doing.
Yeah, I don't even
like that. But I mean, if I don't like something, I'ma definitely let you know. Hey, you see what it make me feel like? You still moving like that? Duly noted. You know, but I might hopefully like use that jump to my advantage.
They definitely are gonna go. You can be fully dressed. You ain't never lied.
I'm telling you, yeah, because a nigga like me got the X-ray jumps, and I'm gonna be like, young and cut up. She could have on all the like Muslim shit, all that, nigga. Man, y'all ain't got the motherfucking ass with the
But you know what though?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing disrespectful to her.
See, you right.
Now, peep game.
Now I gotta keep it here.
Think about that for a minute. You see that she's shapely. She got a big old ass up on all that Muslim shit, but you ain't gonna be like, hey. You ain't gonna hit her with that.
Yeah, you might just see your man. You might tap your man and say, "Oh, look at that joke."
Shit up on it.
And then that's
y'all gonna be real. Y'all gonna be as respectful as possible when you talking about that woman.
That's it.
No funny shit. And if you do want to approach, you know what you're gonna say to her? Oh, how you doing, excuse
Hello,
me?
how you doing?
You gonna approach her totally different than you would have approached a woman that look.
Because uniform does matter, with not just
Man, what she
female.
the difference
just
between
male,
the difference between
everything.
the difference between a woman who was a hoe or quote unquote a woman that you think is a hoe and a woman who you don't think is a hoe is the way she dressed. Let me say that again. The difference between a woman that you quote unquote think is a hoe and a woman that you think that's not a hoe is the way she's dressed. You can go out here and go get one of these business bitches, and she don't, and because she dressed up a certain kind of way, you don't think that bitch the nastiest smutty whore there is, and that bitch the nastiest smuttiest whore, and you can take the little ratchet bitch you keep talking about, that little bitch a whore, and that bitch got more respect for herself than that bitch right there.
Yeah,
I done seen it.
Les crawler selling that pussy for $80.
I done seen it.
Nigga, she sell that pussy for $80, nigga. Or Les crawler, nigga, look her up right there, nigga. Fucking you
$80. $80. On list crawls.
Yeah,
Trying to get that pussy out.
These bitches out here giving that shit up, nigga.
Nah, though, on a real note, though. Real shit, though. That's all it be, man. Like,
So that's what they be doing, show. Put that thing on a little display, like, hey, see the social media page, get on the inbox, niggas willing to pay, to play type shit. So
yeah, man.
that's just where we at with it. So, like, that's why I said, man, fuck it, just know who you with, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Have some type of understanding. On another tip.
But nah, hold up though. Since
okay.
we talking about them bride, funniest thing, I was having a conversation with a girl the other day, and we was talking about like what a family look like between a man and a woman. Like, is there gender roles? And I was like, yeah, no. I say, depending on what we talking about. She was like, well, I mean, what do you mean? I say, yeah, like, it's stuff that, like, the man need to show their son, like, that men do. Like, that's a clear gender role. Like, you know, like, maybe men stand up to piss, or, you know, the way we groom, you know, just little particular things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she was like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. I'm like, yeah, you know, certain little, you know, grooming things, you know, I got a dick, so my son got a dick, so I, you know, he probably gonna ask me when it comes to shaving. It's gender roles.
Yeah.
It's gender roles.
Yeah.
Now, when we talking about gender roles between the two people in the house that's keeping the house together, like the mother and the father, fuck no. No. Now when it comes to keeping your household in order, no. There's no such thing as a fucking gender role. And okay, so let me see. Okay, so when I say there's no such thing as a gender role, right? When it comes to both parents in the house, I'm gonna say something like there's it's not okay. I wash the dishes, she wash the dishes. You get what I'm saying? That's clear. That's not a gender role. You get what I'm saying? Like, but you know how some people like, well, the woman wash the dishes and the man. Nah, washing the dishes, that's not a gender role. Everybody can do that. I can do that, she can do that. Paying bills, that's not a gender role. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Taking out the trash, having a job, doing chores, being romantic, shit, doing the laundry, changing the baby diapers. Mm-hmm. None of that shit is a gender role. Like that's unisex. Everybody can do that. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So why filling the fucking gas tank up?
Yeah.
Everybody can do that.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking thing just the man supposed to do. Mm-hmm. But you ever notice that when you're in a relationship with your girl, she always seem like you supposed to do all that shit. Like, you got to do this.
Yeah.
I be like, what the fuck? You got to pay for every date?
Yeah.
Like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
it's all on us, man.
But we together. We in like what? Like, I don't like. There's no fucking thing as a gender role. Mm-hmm. If you're in a relationship with a woman and y'all supposed to be on, like, there's no fucking gender role. What? We doing this shit together.
Mm-hmm. No, you right.
Man, bro.
Makes a lot of sense.
Man, she was looking at me like I was crazy a little bit. She heard me, but she was like, oh man, I mean, well, I don't. No. You got to pay equal. Like, okay, we might come up with an agreement where I pay the rent and you just pay the utilities or something like. Okay, I'm cool with that. But you gonna do something?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm cool. We both work. You know what I'm saying?
We sitting pretty while I'm just out here dogging.
Yeah, like, bruh, like, I'm sick of that, bitch. You independent. Show me you can do it without me. But we doing it together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. Like, cause it's good for you when it's good for you. When it's bad for you, it's like nah.
Right.
And that's the problem with society. Society made women think that they could just do whatever like that, and it's okay. Like that's why niggas don't want to get married, because the risk of getting married ain't higher than the reward. You get, like, I feel like niggas, like, don't get me wrong, unless you got you a good woman, man, you or somebody who really fucking with you, man, you take more of a risk getting married to you than getting rewarded, because the shit the risk outweigh the reward.
Yeah.
Most niggas ain't even satisfied.
I'm telling you.
I ain't talking about women right now, so I'm just talking about men. I'm just talking about men and their relationship. I ain't got nothing. This ain't, you know what I mean? Because we ain't got no females here to talk on that level. But most men not even happy for it. That's why they cheat. On like they girls that they been with for their wife.
And it's like the woman don't really have no interest in making a nigga happy, to be honest. Like, because like you say, society got its ways though. Like you say,
you gotta cater to them all the time.
Like it's
happy
supposed
wife,
to be,
happy
right,
life,
and that's not the way it's supposed to be.
That's bullshit.
That's
happy spouse, happy house.
So you doing all this and you ain't even happy, and like you say, so that what why I want to get married? I'm gonna bust my ass. This junk, she ain't gonna be really fucking with me. I'm gonna have to trick off. Go get me one of them $80 junks.
I mean, that's what niggas. That's
lens crawl. That's how these bras coming off.
That's the smartest thing.
A lot of unhappy niggas.
That's the smartest thing to do if you with somebody and you don't want to know you stepping out, and you don't ever want to come back to your house. You go pay for some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got.
That's why these services is out here.
Yeah, and most of the time, because you really don't care about her anyway. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about the girl. You just trying to get your nut off or get satisfied in the way your peoples ain't. And you know what I'm saying? But if these females just get it wrapped around their head that, like, they keep saying that shit. What do you bring to the table? I am the table. No, bitch, you're not the table. Excuse my language. No, woman, you're not the table. What do you bring? What do you bring? Just like you asked me what I bring. What do you bring?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I don't get, like, think about it. If you ask most women, man, hey, the dude you dating, what type of money he got you making? She gonna tell you all the break, either as much as me or more. He can't be making less. You might get a few that might be like, well, but there's always gonna be some. Well, it depends, well, if I knew him beforehand, or there's always gonna be some explanation with it. But you don't never just hear too many bras. You be like, yeah, I mean, well, as long as he working, I mean, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? As long as the nigga working, he treat me nice. You know what I'm saying? He got to make, when I'm making no better. Fuck all that. Or she ain't even attracted to you. Think about it.
No, that's real.
Think about it for a minute. And that's because, I don't know if it's because of society. I think it's because of society, because you ain't born that way.
It's set up like that.
It's set up like that.
And it's a trick bag.
You ain't got no cash, you ain't getting no ass. You know what I'm saying? These bitches in heat for a nigga with some cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and then the trick bag is, they giving especially in our culture, they giving the women the money.
Yeah.
But
bitch in heat for niggas with dough. That's a fact. If you got some dough, bitch in heat for you, she'll fuck you, your car, your friends, everything. Bitches, hey Slim. Females a lot of times be fucking with a nigga based off superficial shit. Off the break. She don't actually really start liking you till she actually get to know you.
Into like, just like with the bras, how they dress, that going in while we do a lot of shit we
do. Facts.
Because
the reason niggas
she gonna bite.
She gonna bite. Cause what I just say, females in heat for niggas who got dough.
Yeah.
So as long as you flexing like you got some money and shit, a bitch trying to go.
Yeah,
she trying to get to know you.
She wanna fuck my car, man.
Yeah.
What you think I got it for?
And I hate to sound like that, cause it sound real fucked up, but that's really how it is.
Man, that's the realistic real to it, man. I mean,
everybody
we live in a
act
world,
like it
social media world,
I'm not like that.
People flashing, showing what they got. Cause why you think they showing it? Because it's getting them somewhere. It's getting them some type of reaction from somebody.
Yeah, not all, but man, a lot of them is.
Man, come on, man.
And every girls say that. All of them be like, well, not me, but yeah, until a nigga flash some bread. Everybody got their price. I don't care who she is or who he is. Even niggas got their price. Yeah, there's niggas out here acting like bitches. They on these niggas dicks like these bitches is. That's my big brother. Nigga, you's a dick biting ass nigga because that nigga got money. I done seen it. I see it all the time. That's my brother. Niggas do the shit just like bitches do. We just talking about, man, look. Niggas and bitches be on. These niggas might be faggots on the low, man. I mean, excuse my language. Might be gay on the low.
Pull up in some nice shit or be seen with somebody that niggas ain't know you really knew that was, you know what I mean, influence you. And watch how things just change, and you be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm just saying,
I got this.
I'm just saying it in the simplest form.
But motherfuckers say it ain't like that.
It's
Tell
like
me
that.
what it is, then. Tell me what it's like.
Tell me what it's like. Because why everybody on the person who got the money dick? Mm-hmm. Everybody. Why?
Yeah, I mean.
Tell me why. And then when a nigga say something about it, you hate.
Yeah, that's the joke.
You ain't even said nothing shit. Negative. You be like, well, damn, I mean, what the fuck going on?
That's
like,
the joke right
you
there.
Trying to figure out what you hating. Mm-hmm. I mean, damn, I ain't said nothing bad about a motherfucker. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Like, why everybody all on what he do?
Yeah, no bullshit. I missed it. You know what I mean?
But you hating now. Like, you can't say nothing. You know what today world is get with city. Everything is everybody getting with shit.
I'm telling you, man.
The trend. As long as everybody with it and I'm with it. Nah, that's some bullshit. You can't have an opinion no more. You can't say nothing no more. Man, when the fuck did it come? When the fuck did shit get like this? When you can't even say what you like, when the fuck you can't have an opinion? Why? When you can't exercise your freedom of speech no more?
Yeah, man.
When you can't say nothing, when you gotta always be politically correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the fuck did all this shit happen? Like, why everybody so motherfucking sensitive? Like, why is everybody on some old fucking square ass shit? Like, well, you can't say this about this person, or you can't say that. Motherfucker, keep it real. That's the problem. Ain't nobody keeping it real. Everybody keeping it fake. Everybody trying to sugarcoat shit and care about everybody fucking feelings. Man, that's bullshit. Yeah. Man, the world don't give a fuck about your feelings, and why should I? I ain't saying that. You know what, man? Chris Rock said some real shit. He said, I told my children, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. Don't nobody give a fuck. The world don't stop because of you and because of how you feeling. Yeah, that shit gas.
Cold pressure. You always keep some pressure, dog. Hey, but I got some shit that'll fuck you up on another tip, dog.
Man, hey, cuz, I love you, cuz. I hear you. It ain't true for everybody, but that's the real.
I got some shit that'll really fuck y'all
that's
up.
The real. Everybody be trying to act like cuz. My thing is, motherfuckers be acting like they ain't doing what they doing when they doing what they doing because they don't think people know what they doing. And some people don't know, but you doing the shit. Just cause don't nobody know what you doing don't mean it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Just cause it ain't done the light don't mean it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
It will come to
it. It will come, man, Slim. My thing,
for sure.
That's the thing. I keep saying that, like, motherfuckers be acting high and mighty because don't nobody know your business. But somebody know your business. You know what you doing. That's why I don't judge nobody. That's why I'm not quick to say a whole rack of shit because I know I be doing shit. I'm fucked up too. You ain't gonna never hear me be like, oh yeah, well, I ain't never cheated or I look bad. Man, look, motherfucker, I done cheated. I done it. I know how that shit be. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like that, the nigga don't be with it, man. You need to figure out how to tell that broad you don't want to be with her no more if you feeling like that.
Absolutely, man.
But yeah, man, and that's enough. Like, the thing is, conversations ain't being had about things.
Nah, people don't like talking.
Don't like to talk. Everybody just want to assume it and talk around some shit. And you can't talk around nothing. You got to say what it is. Or motherfuckers ain't gonna know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, what? How am I gonna really be able to understand something if you're not telling me exactly what it is? Like, if you, the fuck?
No, I'm with that.
The fuck? You gotta give me something.
Yeah. So
I can understand. I can't understand what you're saying if you're not telling me what it is. That's why I hate when people come tell you a story and they be talking. You be like, what happened? Like they trying to go around. Like, what you do? What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Because why they?
You keep telling me everything they did. Yeah. But why you ain't telling me
what you did? Like,
I know it's two in this shit. So.
And people hate to own they shit.
They don't. Yeah. I need
people
to know
hate to own they shit, bro.
Fucking deal,
and,
B.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, I need to know it all, man.
People hate to own they shit, boy. I promise you they do. Yeah. Men and women. Men and women.
Yeah, nah, facts. Hey, nah, but look, you probably know about this, but I just got enlightened with this shit. Man, they is selling melanin, and it is worth more than gold.
I ain't, you know what? You said they selling melanin. How they selling it? Cause I ain't here, but you just hit me because I ain't here about that.
That's what fucked me up about it, and I meant to go into it to see how is they mass producing the junk. And so when I got told, it was like, so what you mean? You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, why you think black people go missing? Because it's like, how the fuck is you get melanin, put it in the motherfucking capsule? She didn't say melatonin, she said melanin. So you motherfuckers are selling this shit. No, how is it coming? What form do it come in? But so, you know, we gotta really guard that shit. I don't know what they really doing.
I don't even know how. Hey, Slim,
you ain't 3D printing. You ain't 3D printing no melanin, Slim.
Cause how they
that's like that hydroquinone, the blood shit
this
with
the thing.
The shit,
so
man.
the only way they getting is out of somebody's brain.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So what does that mean? Are we saying that this organ shit they've been talking about, or they taking people and
they've been snatching and doing the organ thing for a minute too?
Yeah, so like all these people that's getting snatched, are we saying that that's what they snatching?
Man, come on, man. Stranger things for real.
I don't know, cause it's like that. I ain't heard that, but I'm gonna look into that. If they selling melanin, nigga, they doing.
You got to walk out and see what's really going on.
That might have been. I don't know. They selling melanin? Nah, that's crazy. I'm gonna look that up. I ain't. We on the jump right now, but I don't. Let me. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me. See, it's selling melanin.
Very credible source, yeah.
Selling melanin.
Yes.
Anybody else heard about that?
That's why we gotta get y'all this shit.
Yeah, not accountability don't seem like it's cool no more for people.
Right. Yeah, I ain't gonna be scared to say this shit, man. I'm throwing this shit out here, man. Shit fucked up.
Selling melanin, hold up.
You not gonna get me. I'm not going like that. You hear me? Fuck all that. Yeah, I'm gonna let this shit be told what's what, man. You know, I mean, we got it bad. They got us going against our women, but see, main time y'all looking at us like we crazy when we telling you this and that. You gotta start listening for real. Y'all gotta start tuning in. You know, link in, man, with us. You know, link in with your guys too, man. It ain't all bad if you chose a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Stop just cool. You know what I mean? You probably making a nigga go out here and shoot shit up because you fucking up his brain. You know what I mean? Support the nigga to do some positive shit. You know what I mean? Because you seen that nigga put that motherfucking strap up and you still was talking shit. You know what I mean? So you probably like responsible when he do that dumb shit. But that's a whole nother jump. I just went off somewhere else, but I'm trying to kind of decrease, you know what I'm saying, that violence, you know what I'm saying, increase that peace. But for real though, man, they out for us, man. Then when we killing each other, what you think they doing? They scooping up them remains. Got some more melanin. So we shooting each other up, nigga, and they making the money off us on every kind of level, man. You know what I mean? Catching our remains. Organ donor, you got that on your life. Fuck the license, nigga. That nigga black. Scrape all that shit up off of him, nigga. You understand me? Yeah, man. So we priceless, man. So keep that in mind, man. That's some shit. That's some real food for thought, man, out here, man. Cause that's what this shit. That's what we here for real. So, man, I don't even know what to say after that one, right? Cause it's jive. Sometimes that shit gonna be. You gotta really like look and really. For that shit. Like I said, this shit's so credible. She might have. Oh man, I'm sorry, cause I want to keep this person safe. You understand me? But she might have leaked something out she wasn't even supposed to tell me for real. But I asked her, "Hey, you got a little idea for my little podcast?" She said, "Yeah." So I wanted to put that joint out there. I mean, they said. You know what I'm saying? Cause
I can't find that.
You probably ain't, bruh.
Yeah.
Just like. They put the motherfucking blood in the motherfucker, the sweetener.
Ooh.
The blood, man. Hydroquinone. I'm probably not saying it right. Man, these sweeteners and all this stuff, man. Oh, it's scary because then you get to be on these junks, man. Look at your face.
I'm looking, cause now,
hydroquinones, nigga.
I don't know. Hey,
I'm probably saying that word wrong.
I don't want to talk about nothing that I don't know nothing about.
Man,
I won't
Slim
talk
like
about
some vampire shit, Slim, but they got us all on it. And we don't even know it, nigga. We on people. We on blood. Yeah. On some real shit. This shit get deep. We on blood, nigga. What is food news?
But I can't.
Yeah, we on blood. This sweet shit. Anything that say natural flavors. See how they'll trick you? Natural flavors. You think you doing the right thing. Instead of artificial flavors and shit like that, it's all wicked. Man, that's the lab shit too. But this shit, natural flavors, because it's natural, nigga, natural. We natural. Hydroquinone, whatever. But Like, all right, so they had little articles. It's gonna be hard as shit to find it because the first time I looked it up, I found it. The next time it was gone. But yeah, like so the soda companies was using this shit as motherfucking sweet artificial sweetener. Now hydronicone is like fetal cells, baby. Fetal cells, my nigga. Yeah, you know what that shit is? Fetal cells.
Fetal cells.
Yeah, like man, aborted babies type shit, nigga. Like, yeah, and we turning this shit into sweetener. Swap, swap, swap. I'll take on that. Put that in your motherfucking Pepsi. And they say, nah, we don't use that. Ooh, come on, man. Come on, man. They cutting costs. It's cheap, man. Yeah, that's how this shit going. Big business, man. Big bank take little bank, but that's what's going on. They got us on blood. You know what I mean? This shit really wicked, man. They probably really, man, don't even want to let this broadcast go through. It's going to go, but they going to keep us all wait. Man, y'all got to pump this shit up and tell them, man, look at these niggas. They lunching, they tan. But we telling it really like this shit is.
You know what? I wouldn't.
Man, I'm
I
telling
ain't
you
gonna
like
say
it
it's
is,
too far-fetched, because shit.
Man, I've been fucking with food for a minute for real.
They been having TV. They had with that True Blood joint where they had the vampire. And
They be playing, man.
They be playing on shit, so I wouldn't be surprised. You guys,
Ooh, yeah, they got us on blood and everything.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they got us on blood, dog.
I got us on about.
They got us on human like anatomy, like we didn't already taste it, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, I watched a little junk. Was it Black Mirrors? Where people was eating people to stay young, like they was using makeup. They was having makeup company.
I don't really even want to speak on this one. Cause this shit real, so I can't really say, but that shit real.
Nah, they had it on Black Mirrors. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some shit like that.
That real. That
ain't too far fetched, but then we start talking about we gotta really be able to give people something to go look at when you start talking like that.
No, I couldn't, but I had to throw that out there so somebody challenge me. You say I'm wrong, but at least I'm hipping y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you might really want to drink some water, man.
Man, big.
Yeah, man, but you know.
Yeah,
fuck, who am I? I don't know what I'm talking about. That nigga crazy.
I ain't gonna say you crazy. I be wanting like when we start talking about stuff like that, I be wanting to know, like I be really wanting to, you know what I'm saying, like be able to give you something to like go off, like so for example,
some
like
reference.
Yeah, some reference, some shit to go
got
look
you.
at.
Like I just told you though.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you ain't hearing what I'm just telling you though, cuz.
No, I heard what you said.
I told you they had it out there at one point. I went back, nigga, white.
It was gone.
You understand me? Ain't no reference no more, nigga. Ain't what I was finding was all fake disclaimer shit. Like, yeah, we was using da 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 da. You know what I mean? But now that's a mission of guilt, so they got that out of there, cuz that shit is gone. Adrenochrome, man. I'm not even saying it right, to be honest with you. But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool though. I can look like a fool, but I know. This shit right here wicked, and I'm trying to hip us, but we already drank the Kool-Aid, literally. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
They done Jim Jones, huh? He say we done already drunk the juice.
Natural flavors, nigga. You done got. You done ate the baby.
Drunk the juice. We
you
got
ate the babies, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and that's tradition, them rituals, man. So they just pass it down to us. We just don't even know we doing it. You understand?
You know what?
I'm telling you,
you know what though? All this shit sound like shit I was saying in this joint called Lovecraft. Yeah, the little Lovecraft shit where they had the people.
I'm just real in deep too with this shit.
I ain't saying you well, it's like because we don't. Like people, niggas don't be tapped into all that shit. Some of that shit seem far-fetched.
I can't even go around search shit because I can feel that shit. I be like, man, I got to fuck out of here, you know. Lunching out this jump, Slim. Nah, for real, you know. I'm telling you. And then when I was drinking the shit that I was liking, like matter of fact, that cherry wine shit. Man, that shit was giving me these little bumps and shit.
What's up?
Like soda, like the acne bump, but it was different. It wasn't even on my face. It'd always be like, bow, bow. And I'm like, you know what? This shit got that adrenochrome in it. Because you be geeking off of it. You be wanting it. Man, I'm telling you.
I ain't saying you well. I'm just laughing because you funny as shit.
Nigga. Yeah, I can't go certain places, nigga. You understand me? Like, but then, like, the girl Shuri was talking about how she don't eat White Castle burgers, right?
Wow.
Cause she had nightmares and shit like that off the shit and was late for work. But I'm like, damn, now that shit wild though. But it's probably like whatever hydrocones was in that shit was deep. Like that's what, like they taking that, man. This shit real, young. and we taking on a lot of hormone stressed out shit food.
I believe that. Now we talking about taking on hormones and stuff like that. Yeah, I believe in that. Like when they killing it, when they slaughtering the animals and shit they eating. You know what I'm saying? How they doing it, and the animals not being relaxed. They being stressed out, and when you kill them and they stressed out, they let this stuff off in their muscles.
Yeah.
I know about all that little.
That's just like adrenaline.
Yeah,
like, that's the adrenaline. And
so
shit.
what happens is you eating the food like that, and you pretty much getting that shit into you.
What I'm trying to tell you.
You know
man,
what I'm saying?
That's adrenochrome is in the blood, young. It's in the motherfucking blood, Slim, and that's what they be wanting. That's what the niggas want.
But this my thing though. But even turning vegan, all right, so this is my thing. Because niggas be acting like turning vegan or all this vegan, vegetarian, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because the vegetarian was a vegan at first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But look.
Vegan, vegetarian.
Everybody want to be fake vegan, plant-based shit.
Yeah.
But my thing about that shit is, them niggas ain't even that healthy. Because to be honest with you, all the shit they eating, if they not actually eating live food, like, if you eating supplements for all this shit because you don't want to eat the shit you eating, you
that's
really
lab shit.
You really might not be more healthier than me.
Man, yeah,
and I actually eat fruits and vegetables and shit every day. I mean, I eat chicken and shit like that too, but I eat real vegetables.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real fruit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real. Now I don't eat none of that bullshit. So I don't eat none of that shit they made in the lab and they calling it plant based. I don't eat none of that fake meat.
Dumb shit from back in the day. And I be smashing shit. My man be like, you be on here smashing shit. But I can't help it. But I still be knowing better. So I be trying to just eat like more whole food. When I say whole food,
you just gotta eat real food.
Yeah,
like real food.
Like nothing processed, my vegetables.
Real food, cook it better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't fry shit. Grill it.
I be on beef
saute
hard
it.
Shit, even though it got
bake
the
it.
carcinogens.
I don't be on beef that hard, but I eat it. I'm more of a chicken and a fish man.
Chicken be throwing me off more so than beef. Cause, man, nigga told me, see, I ain't there to research it though, but he said, man, chicken was nasty at first, whatever it was originally, so they mixed it with the pigeon to make it taste better and shit like that.
Man, if you look it up, how true is that? Because a pigeon and a chicken don't look just, they walk them up, but a pigeon ain't nowhere near as big as a chicken.
Nah,
chicken's big as shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They said they mixed the original chicken bird with the pigeon to make the junk taste better. I don't know. That's just what somebody told me, so I don't really know. I ain't looked that up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I might gotta look at the history of chicken. I just know how chicken do be making me feel sometimes though. But I like the white meat. I do like white meat chicken and everything like that. But then some half of the time you be eating chicken and be like a certain qualities chicken and shit. Cause I like chicken tenders. Man, some chicken tenders be good as shit. Like when you bite in it, it just be like, damn, like tender. Like the meat is just.
I be wanting real chicken. I think a lot. Some of this chicken ain't real.
Like rubbery and funny.
That's why I be getting halal chicken a lot.
Nah, I like the halal. I definitely like the halal because, like you said, that go back to how the animal was killed.
How the animal was slaughtered and all that.
Yeah. They do it in a humane way so it don't give off the bad shit in the blood. You know.
And they pray over it.
Yeah. But they probably let that hydrocone get up out of there. I'm saying the word wrong though, to be honest with you. But it's all good though.
I'm gonna find out what you're talking about though, cause
you definitely gonna find it out
because whatever you saying,
it's out there.
I won't be able to talk about it later or something.
Yeah.
Or at least be able to give the people, cause I feel like I know
it's a slippery slope, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but you know a lot of things are slippery slopes, cause you know what I'm saying. I got skis. You know what I'm saying. I'm ready to go. You feel me?
Yeah.
They scared of niggas who gonna be like that 1967 Martin Luther King.
Yeah, nah, you right.
That 1963 Malcolm X. They don't want a nigga like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want no 1964 JFKs and shit like that.
I hear you. I see
nobody gonna let Haile Selassie come over here and speak on American soil and give you the secret society speech, or a nigga gonna go to the UN, gonna go to the motherfucking United Nations and try to go tell you about the problems going on over here in the United States, and nigga gonna go take their pilgrimage and find out that it ain't just all black folks and that nigga was lying the whole time, and that Islam that it's other people. It ain't just black folks in Islam. You know what I'm saying? And we need to do something to our oppressors, the people that have been oppressing us.
Nah, we definitely got that
You know
oppression.
And we need to get more. And we need to get more financially sound, cause Cause you know what I'm saying, economics. Niggas gotta look up what economics is, man. Economics means to lack in the root word of economic. If you look up the Latin word for it, and the Latin root word eco, it means to lack. So how can we have an economy, economics, all that shit? Economy, economic, all that's the same. That means to know about people, to have a system where someone is lacking something so that it can run, fool. People ain't paying attention to that part, nigga.
Yeah.
Go do your fucking history, nigga. Learn your word.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
learn
rigged. That's what. See, you saying right how it's rigged right there from the giggity go.
Go learn
like
your word.
That, though.
That's why I be. You remember I was telling you that?
To run like.
Yeah, you know I be doing my Latin.
Turn it over.
My Latin. I be learning word and what they mean in the roots to them. Yeah, I remember English ain't what we think it is. English a fucked up language anyway, because we pronounce words wrong and all that shit.
That's
and we put shit that
just to confuse
that's exactly what it's for.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it's for. Is to confuse you.
Put the motherfucker the curd in front of the rabbit. Like we gonna take now. You gonna run, move. Now you got the caboose going. Now the whole system, like you saying,
everything made.
Now we got the train going, train moving now. You know what I'm saying? But we had to take, boom. Got you out here going now. I gotta go do this. I gotta do this. Now you moving. We moving a whole, like you say, economy, ecosystem. Take from you. We gonna give you this, but you ain't never getting it. You chasing that motherfucker. But that's how we make it go. You know what I'm saying? I'm off the grid with this shit, cuz. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, what was the other jump? That jump made me, I got a little, because I was about to go into the job shit. Man, fuck it, I'm going there.
Job shit about what?
Yeah, nah, cause like I'm like, man, right now I've been looking for jobs. I ain't even been looking for jobs, to be honest. I just been thinking about looking for jobs, and I guess that's like looking for jobs, I guess, to me. But nigga, I'm like, nigga, going through like I could do this. What if I do this? But then I was like, you know what, cuz you get on these jobs, bruh, and you fucking do so well, niggas be like, oh, woo, and you know what I'm saying? But then it changed, and then they get rid of you because it's like you too good for the job, right? And so it's just like stop doing that, nigga. Like, I don't need that job shit for real. I want it just to have a little bread, but I gotta take that shit and really take a heed and really keep pouring into this shit. Like,
I mean, you talk like if we talking about you don't want a job because you want to do this, or you don't want a job because you don't want to work no more right now.
Nah, it ain't even about that. Because I work all the time nonstop, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. The job actually slowed me down because I don't never stop working. I be like, niggas be like, young, you be, you know what I'm saying? And I do. So.
But you need that, you like.
That just put the bread to come right this, like to chalk up.
If we gon', I get what you.
Where I'm like now, right now, it's almost like I'm muscle I gotta be my own muscle. Cause now it's like, hey, what's up with. You got that little paper for me now, you owe me. Now I gotta go to everywhere the job, man. You know, you might have to tell them, hey, y'all give me for these hours. But
sometimes the job up there,
it just
dependent.
Yeah.
But I'ma say this is how I feel. They ain't necessarily mean for you. This is how I feel about the job situations.
Yeah,
right
it's definitely
now.
A personal thing.
I feel like don't nobody really want to work right now. Ever since Corona happened.
Oh yeah.
Nobody actually wants to really do any work, and if they are doing the work, they want to do it in the way in which they want to do it. It got to be done.
Oh, I did notice that.
So for me, I feel like that's probably why you feeling how you feel.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not like that, but go ahead.
Because I feel like some days I don't want to work, but then it be some day I be like, nah, I gotta go to work. But then it be some day I be feeling like I don't want to work because I'm tired of working for somebody else and I'm making their dream come true.
That's it.
I'd rather be working. That's why I was saying like.
So that's what it is.
So like,
and I'm gonna tell you why I know it's not the other way around, because I started working for real during Corona, whereas though I hadn't worked in like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Before Corona, I was doing what I was on now, but I didn't appreciate. And now because I work Corona, and now I'm like, I got tired, and I know I'm making other people rich, but I'm looking like, you do so well, but you did it for so long without a job, and you was able to do well. You wasn't able to, you know what I'm saying, do what I did with the job, but then that made me lose sight and my creativity by having that access money. Whereas though you could do the same thing that you did with that job, Just keep your head down, keep more focused. Don't even look at the money, because your money always like, and I'm not broke, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fact.
So the money, like, you know what I'm saying, and I'm just doing my taxes, so you know what I'm saying, it's like, and I'm not even looking forward to the tax. I just did it to get it out of the way. So it's like you gotta look at the blessings you got going on, Slim.
Nigga, funny as y'all. Nigga say we was at work with double clock.
My bad. I ain't trying to dog nobody. I'm just saying.
No, he wasn't. No.
Oh, all right.
He was saying, nigga, me say Mac was always busting moves. He said we was at work sometimes, clock them.
Oh, that's yeah. So you already know what I'm saying, then, boy. Hey, look, that's what I'm saying. I've been working my whole life though, and I still work. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they say, man. You gonna make that motherfucker work for you. And that's what I'm saying. I ain't no sense of me even going in there no more, man. Cause like, y'all gonna be mad at me either way. Y'all gonna like me move, and then once I see the whole system, I create my system within it, and they kind of resent a nigga because it's like it worked. Y'all getting the same quality. You getting what is you paying from out of me for real. You get what you pay for, and I know what I'm worth. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So that's why I was like, I might as well put my energy into what I'm doing with this, because I do so well for other companies, and that's how we gotta look at it. We making these companies, but some shit be just, all they need is somebody to fill the position. You know what I'm saying? Then they got the AIs. Yeah. So we gonna have to start branching off sooner or later and trying to do our own thing for their instinctors. And then it's like, now what we gotta do now, like that, like economy, like what you saying. Now you really stuck in a trick bag because you was like looking away, like to get paid from like somebody else's system instead of creating our own system. We definitely gotta not compete with one another and just create. It's so much shit out here, like everything that, like, I'm looking up shit right now. It's a rack of games. Like, you nigga could create a game and make some bread, like, to change the landscape of your whole family from years to come. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on that type of shit. But we just gotta be smart and the stick-to-itiveness, like that type of shit, like on some discipline. And I'm trying to get really on it.
Niggas gotta learn how to build that generational wealth.
Yeah, we definitely got to start building. That's what
well, it ain't that. We don't know how to build it all, but niggas know certain things. It's just niggas don't have the money to do it.
Right.
Like, so, for example, like, I know for a fact, like, we seen it on Power. Mm-hmm. If you paid attention, quick drop some Jews, right quick, drop some gems, so niggas pay attention to Power. It was when Ghost was there. If y'all pay attention when Ghost died, everybody, I'm gonna tell you, Ghost, he had created a trust for his family. Think about it. That's why Tyreek went to college. Pay attention, y'all. That's why his wife was mad, that's why Tasha, what was her name, Tasha, right?
Yeah.
That's why she was mad. She was like, how does nigga still control the shit from the grave?
Yeah.
Cause he took out an irrevocable trust.
Yeah.
An irrevocable trust. An irrevocable trust is a trust that you cannot bother. Once they make the rules for it, it cannot be overturned, can't be changed. I don't give a fuck what happens.
Yeah.
It's irrevocable. Then you have revocable trusts. So what Ghost did was had an irrevocable trust. And he had to will all that shit. His lawyer did everything how he's supposed to do it. So Tyreek and none of them can't get no money. They graduate from college. That's why he's trying to graduate so fast, so he can get that money. Mm-hmm. Think about it.
Yeah.
So the way you build generational wealth from your family is if you take out one of them, because you the one with the money, you can pretty much set up how you want everybody to get the money and how you want them to spend it, so that they don't spend up too much money. And then you can take out some more shit, so that when the person who dies, because you putting everything under the trust, mm-hmm. So whoever owns the trust, whenever they die, you can set up some more shit so that the shit still be generating how it's supposed to, so that the money stay there, mm-hmm. and everybody get what they supposed to. That's how you do that shit. You got to do it like that. You got to build you some generational wealth. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get some money first. Because the trust ain't cheap. I don't think everybody just can't get that. You just can't go get a fucking trust. Nah. That's what they're not telling you. You make it seem like, it's just obtainable. You can't just obtain it. Because if you could, J-Rock would have it. Trust me. Yeah, right now, I would have it.
But when we playing with certain types of money,
when you playing with certain type of money though,
that could be your start.
Man, that shit is easy. That shit is nothing. So that shit is easy.
We touch money that could get us there's like a seed. We didn't all touch money that could have been a seed to something to build us a trust.
So yeah, we need to get that bread, fellas.
Yeah, so
we need to get that bread.
Just how we've been using it, like, you know what I'm saying. And I'm victim of the shit.
You got life insurance too, for sure. That life insurance hack shit for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because you can take out money on your death certificate shit too with the death jump. Off your because you get all that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta know the rules of that shit.
Yeah.
You got because you got the straw man, all that type of shit. We can get all into that. I just don't want to get all into the whole straw man breakdown and what your social security number for and number on your birth certificate and all that other shit.
Yeah.
And why your name is in all caps versus the way you learn how to spell it with capital, whatever, and lowercase, everything else, and why is all with caps on your ID
and all that shit,
and the whole commercial C class shit and the commercial cargo. You are the actual cargo that you driving around, and like we ain't gonna get into all that. It's real deep.
Yeah.
I know what we talking about. Don't get you. I mean, J Rock get started. I just don't want to talk about this shit because it's a lot
of different lines.
And I'm off the drinks and I've been smoking. Not to say I can't talk, but.
That's one of them jumps.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it right here because I don't want to get too deep. But I fucks with you though. You feel me?
Right. But this definitely, hopefully, it triggers somebody to go look it up.
No question.
To be like, oh nah, da. Okay, now you know. So you know what I mean. We just try and get you through the door.
Yeah, my
you know
man,
what I'm saying.
But nah, I like the engagement because that's what I'm here for. We here to talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
Stunt.
Still out.
Yeah, nah, that's what this shit is about, man. I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. It's tricky out here, man, but we talking about some real shit right now, so that motherfuckers really know how we moving out here is really crucial. Basically.
Yeah, and just how niggas thinking. Everybody ain't on the same shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, some people want some shit like. To be honest, I don't want to talk too much here, but man, niggas ain't martyrs no more. Niggas ain't really believing in shit and trying to willing to go out for
punished. They get cut.
I mean, it ain't even about that because nowadays you ain't like nigga won't even touch you for real. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta move accordingly. Like they dropping a lot of shit out here now. So now when you telling the truth, they not even like it's not the same way as it was.
No,
back
you
then.
absolutely right.
You gotta actually have some power. So like what we doing right now, I ain't trying to be funny. We don't have nothing
because it's swept under the rug. It ain't making no noise until y'all start like, hey, y'all hear about what is food news, and we got millions of
And we
just really want to keep this shit for our city, man, and really let y'all know because. You know what I mean? I know, hey, that city blues, man, is real, man. And motherfucker, that's why when motherfuckers come up here, they like, they rude, this, that, and third. Motherfucker don't understand in the city, man, how it's like, and they switching our city up with the gentrification going another direction. But, we do the little DC cult jump. We got to get back on that jump. But, man, I be looking around the city, Slim, this shit really wicked with whereas though how the rapid change and pace, whereas though the existing city is really, it's like real remnant residue, like how that little movie on Netflix about DC. Slim, like every little pocket, it then turned into a like Gotham City-ish type apartment little junk. It got its own little corner. You go into a whole nother world, open up, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere where it used to be a little curry out of this, that, and the third. Now it's a whole big ass building, double pane type building, boop, bop, boom. You go in it like a hotel. Like the shit wicked, Slim, like, you know what I mean? So we gotta really, you know what I mean? And it look nice as a motherfucker though. It looks sweet. But it's just like far as like, the future and what is we doing? Cause we spending up this money. We spends up this money, y'all. And they just putting shit in front of us. We going right at it. But I just be looking at the direction like it gets scary. Cause it's like, not that I love hood shit, but that shit, I'm from DC, man. You know what I'm saying? And that shit it meant a lot to a nigga to go and certain shit might make a nigga feel a little shook like, we don't even need to be around here. But I still like that shit in my city a little bit, if that make any sense.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly.
Yeah, like I like that gritty shit somewhat. But like, and I like the nice shit too, but it be almost like, man, this shit ain't balanced out no more, man. They got this shit. Like it's suffocating everything out. If you ain't rich, you get suffocated out in this city, man. Yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to say.
Nah, in a minute you got to have money to live here. I mean, only difference is right now in DC, they gotta have it where you can where they gotta have it where you can live.
Oh, affordable.
Yeah, they gotta have. I think in DC it's 30%. 30% of the apartment buildings, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know, the community or whatever.
Yeah.
Depending on how it is, but 30% of it has to be income based.
Yeah.
So it can't just be all like, you know what I'm saying, people with money in that jump. So that's how they do it in DC. But ain't no telling if they going like that's. I think, you know what I'm saying, that's probably why is the big push on people not letting DC become a state, because you know they be trying to make DC a state. But if they make DC a state, then it'll be different.
Yeah.
The reason that DC got so much of the benefits that it has and all that shit is because it's not a state, it's a district. And it's the nation's capital.
It got its own charter, like.
It's a district.
So
it's a district. It's not a state at all. It's just a city. It's a district.
Yeah, that's why I say it got its own
charter,
charter, but separated from the nation's capital.
Like, nigga, we got the federal and like
two cities in one.
And then you pretty something like that. And then we got look how many different police we got right here.
Yeah, nah, it
in
is.
one spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They had to give it its own charter so it wouldn't be taken from this budget, so that, you know what I'm saying, and then get his own mayor, all this shit. So like that's where you get the little gray area.
But
right
we don't
there.
have no senators or none of that.
No,
I know. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's like yeah, because it's like certain got a little certain. It's all up to the man to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nah, that's some cool shit to a certain extent, man. But now we done got sold out, pretty much, and like, you know what I'm saying, hey man. Nigga ain't going nowhere, but you gotta be smart about this shit, man. That's all, man. Cause god damn, I look at the south side like, yo, this shit beautiful, but man, we out here killing each other, man. And
man, they just slowly, they know what the fuck they
right,
doing.
and
they
then they just got this jump so
like,
yeah, man. You look at the construction they doing over there.
Yeah, and then
blow your mind,
they doing. Why you think they call them some parts of Maryland? What they call it? The ninth.
Yeah.
You got Ward 8.
Mm-hmm.
They call it some of Maryland Ward 9 and shit like that, because all the city niggas moving like that.
Over there.
Yeah, Conter's right in Southeast, but it's, you know, it ain't far from like Maryland. It ain't.
Nah, but I'm saying, I'm just thinking, is that where I rode today, where it was like, damn, I remember they had shut these little jumps down, but now they painted them up. And it's right there, like on a hilltop where you could see the whole city. It's like on a hill. I think that is like, I don't know, but then they was building a whole new field over this motherfucker.
If you on like what's that Morris Road? If you go to the top of Morris Road, up there by the panorama room and all that shit. That's a good sight of the city at night. You go up there at the top of Tallbird Street, right there by Morris Road, all that shit right there.
That's what I'm saying. Southeast like that.
MLK.
Yeah.
Southeast got the hella views because it's on but Northwest do too. It depends on where you at, because DC is a valley, a bunch of valleys. So it's like this.
It go down.
It go like a bunch of hills and valleys.
And it dip really right over here by Union Station.
It's a bunch of hills and valleys.
How like the little bridge and all like that.
But you know what's so funny?
Yeah.
How they making it now is a lot of floods. Think about it.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't the way they designed it now. You getting floods in the DC. And it wasn't never this many floods and it rained like that. Like over there by where I live at, like
where you live at, but it's always been a flood.
Nah, on Rhode Island Avenue, right there by the station.
Yeah. It's been flooding like shit. It ain't used to do that.
It ain't never do that.
We sinking more though.
No.
Sinking
it's the way they doing that shit. They fucking up the landscape. It ain't do that at first.
Oh yeah, now I know we sinking in though. But you could feel it.
You talking about the sea level rising?
Yeah,
I don't think we sinking in. DC is a swamp first off.
That's what I'm telling you.
So, but we can't. But we not in the water. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. We not like a New York where we like got islands that's actually in the water. Like we don't have boroughs. Yeah. We still on the main land.
Yeah.
It's just that. We on the coast. We like a coast city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely like Union Station is swampland for real. That shit used to be called Swamp Poodle, dog. I got the pictures on the jump with like people sitting on their porch in puddles, like all that shit just.
You tell you, the code used to be called what?
Swamp Poodle. You can look that shit up. Yeah.
Swamp
Poodle, yeah. All the first street, all that area. And then you look at it, and then my daughter liked to go open houses. We was just at some open houses on 3rd Street. Man, we was on the jump. We went in the 2nd floor, right? And I'm high up looking at the ground, right? And it felt weird because I ain't feel like I was in the air. I ain't feel like I was up and then I understood why, because that's what it did. You still down. Like if we probably like right here on the hill, like going to the Union Station. Like, cause that's where it's down at. Yeah, so you can feel the shit. You can feel like you still down, like not on sea level. or just above it a little bit, even though you like 2 stories, 2.5 stories up. You could feel you down in a dip. Like that shit felt, I don't know, maybe because I just know, but nigga, that shit felt weird as shit to me. I was like, Joe, you know what I'm saying? So DC definitely, but that's why they chose the jump too. So we don't gotta, we shielded from like all them natural disasters.
No, we are. That's exactly what we did. That's exactly what we should. Because we don't get no hurricanes like this. Nothing over a level 2.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And that's why we got the tunnels and shit too.
We only one time had a motherfucking the earthquake shit for real. But that's, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think it was actually hit. Mm-hmm. Or was it hit?
Oh, no, I remember you talking about that's what made me get on Twitter. Because that's the only thing. The internet had went down. Twitter was the only thing when that motherfucker houses was shaking.
Nah, my grandma was talking about, that's what you're talking about, the earthquake. I felt that shit in North Carolina. I was in North Carolina when that happened.
Oh, yeah, nigga, the houses was shaking up here.
Yeah.
We young and this shit fucked us up,
But
Slim.
do you really think the earthquake? Because we ain't never had an earthquake yet.
Man, it was it was the trembles, like the tremors.
No, what I think it was.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
was
you think
fucking
with the
shit.
plates?
They was fucking with shit.
Slim.
The same way. That was right around. That wasn't right.
Slim.
That wasn't not too long ago. Not too far off the time from when they had that shit in Haiti.
I thought we was getting attacked.
Listen, that wasn't too far off the time when that shit happened with Haiti.
I'm
and
glad we talking about this
because remember they was like, how the fuck did Haiti get a, how they have a 7.2 or some earthquake in Haiti and the DR never felt it. They ain't even feel the aftershock.
Yeah. See.
We had a 5 point jump, a 5 point something jump here, and I felt that shit in North Carolina, in Greensboro.
Yeah. Slim.
You understand what I'm saying?
We ain't
How
never
the
had,
fuck?
Hey, cuz, when I tell you, I seen the houses rocking.
My grandmother said that. She said she could feel the building like
They was doing this, bruh. They was rocking houses. I thought I said it's going down. Hey Slim, Slim, young. Hey, tell me somebody out there remember that shit, man. Young. Then I got in the car. I was doing mentoring. I went on the south side to go get my young nigga. I ride down the street like, cause I thought it was just me and I'm high. I'm like, everybody I see, I'm like, hey y'all, this shit just happened to y'all. They like, man, fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then I got on Twitter because that was the only thing that was like moving. Because I couldn't figure it out. My baby mother's like, she went on Twitter. She said, yeah, it's an earthquake jump. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it probably wasn't, but that's what they was telling us. Man, that was some wicked ass shit that experienced though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the ground beneath you shook, Slim. Oh, what we doing?
Them niggas in Cali feel that shit all the time. We ain't know
Yeah. See, we over here spoiled. Like, man, stop playing. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. So that really put some shit in perspective.
But
for real.
man, think about it like this. Think about how much perspective that shit put in when we start figuring out the names for that shit. Like when you read the Bible, you know, I used to get in trouble for having conversations with people. I used to be in Bible study sometimes, right? This lady used to I ain't gonna say she hated me, but she used to tell me, she used to get her. I know she'd be like, that little motherfucker get on my nerves. Cause she used to be like, she used to say shit like, you know, when they telling you the stories about in the Bible, the ground cracked beneath their feet. They had waves 1,000 feet high, and I was like, man, well, you know, that sound like earthquake.
Yeah.
And that sound like what we call the tsunamis and stuff. Cause I was smart. You know, ain't never been done. I'm probably about 5th grade by this point, so I knew about little shit by then. So she said something to me like, you can't say that God didn't. I said, I ain't saying God didn't do that. I'm just saying that what if that was an earthquake and that was a tsunami and we just back then because we didn't know what it was. We couldn't. We just said it was something else.
No bullshit facts.
And she was like, boy, she down there wanted to tell me to go to hell. I said, you know the dinosaurs in the Bible too. She was fucked up with me. She was like, what are you talking about? I was like, nah, you know it's different versions. I said, because I read one where they talk about they got mammoths in the Bible. It say the word mammoth in the Bible. It says great mammoths. That's the word. Great mammoth. A great mammoth is an elephant. Or no, The elephant is a descendant of that.
Right.
But that's what that. And what we know about mammoths from the history is that they were around during the Ice Age or whatever age where the dinosaurs were around. And if they're saying in the Bible, and this is the book that everybody goes by, I'm guessing, they had great mammoths and saber-tooth, whatever the fuck they had, but they were great mammoths. Great, meaning they were large. That's why would they be saying great? The word great can mean large, big, massive.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then we still talking about you got alligators. Them shit's been around since the dinosaurs. Sharks, rhinoceros. A rhino is still here. That lets you know it was a that shit is a. The rhino don't look too much different.
Bullshit. It would look like some type of dinosaur though.
Come on, bro.
Man, shit. It's all type of prehistoric animals in that motherfucking water though.
And all I named was the shark and the whale and shit.
This shit you can't, cause it's a deep sea down there. They can't
Bro,
even
they
go
can't
down.
even go. First off, they ain't even explored more than 5% of the ocean.
Yeah, you can't even go down that jump.
So how much ocean is it really?
Your shit a motherfucker.
Yeah, but how much ocean is it really, man?
Yeah, it's all water.
And is the world really a circle or is it flat?
I'm gonna think it's still a circle though, cause of the way we be moving in space.
Yeah, but how we know that?
We don't.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's flat.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna say that too. Cause you don't even know. You can't tell what nothing look like from space, but
they ain't never
a
been.
piece
They
of light.
ain't never really been in the outer space. That moon shit is a lie.
Oh yeah, nah, I know they did that with the TV shit. They used TV.
So you can't really rip through the atmosphere. Hold up, first off, man, let me explain some shit. This is why Andre 3000 said what he said about the atmosphere ripping, because you can't really rip through the atmosphere. That's why he was trying to. He played on the shit a little bit. The atmosphere rip. We got a thing around us called the atmosphere. This shit around us is to keep. That's why we don't.
Pressure.
That's why we don't get struck by.
It's a bubble.
That's why we don't get struck by asteroids.
Bubble. Yeah.
And meteors and shit like that on the regular, because you know how much shit just floating through space.
Yeah.
We had that shit deflect shit and make it go
it's
around.
like a invisible bubble.
Yeah.
Because I was telling somebody, once you leave Earth's atmosphere, it's a whole different game.
Yeah, you can't even. It's like it's different.
Yeah.
But they never really. They haven't left Earth's atmosphere.
You can't do it.
And why is it that people, and then the ones that have tried to go up there, why is it that you don't never hear about too many of them coming back unless they didn't really go nowhere?
Yeah.
Like the ones who actually try to take a real, they go there and never come back.
Yeah.
They die. Like we don't know nothing about them.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that shit true fact right there.
Yeah, so
that's
like,
why I ain't never been into that space shit like that.
I'm not. I mean, I like to know what's
I
up.
like
there,
looking
but-
up there. No, don't get me wrong. I definitely like looking up there. Send that robot up there. And
Like-
when it come down, send another one.
Like,
Cause it's coming on down. You know what I'm saying? They got the satellites up there, but they probably right there at the cusp. You know what I'm saying?
no, they got satellites up there for sure.
But they like right there at the border.
Yeah, but it ain't what we think it is. for
Exactly.
Sure.
They at the border, man. That
They had to
could-
show me something.
Yeah, that shit is rough. You know what I'm
They had to
saying?
show me something.
Like you said, cause them spaceship jumps, they only once they push up, that shit fall.
Yeah,
You ever peep the jump fall? Then it fake keep going up, but it can't really, like you saying. Yeah, I hear what you. I know what you saying.
I don't like. I'm trying to figure.
That should be like a show, and then you peep, they stop doing it.
And then everything. Then you never know what.
They don't do that shit no more like
yeah.
they used to back in the day when they used to do the little space rocket jump.
Oh yeah.
People go out there NASA, they about to
Wow.
go to space, and then they go. They don't even do that shit no more because it was a show. The damn show was a show. You know what I'm saying?
Everything for entertainment, just like wrestling and all that other shit.
Yeah,
That was real.
they
That
don't
shit
do
was
that
fake.
space shit no more. They just
Shit
say,
fake.
yeah, this, that, and the third going up because they fake got the satellites. Went, nah, man, y'all was playing with
Nah,
us,
they was
man.
lying to you. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Ain't no,
So what you think about that mothership shit?
As far as what you talking about, Funkadelic in Parliament, the mothership,
real mothership up that joint. You ain't never
it
heard
is the
about that
mothership.
joint? Yeah. So you think he said he went up there?
That is the mothership. I don't know if it's for real, but we always in the mothership if you ask me though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a real thing, Mac. I think it's more of a lot of the shit that we be thinking is real ain't real. Is a rag of shit. It's like metaphoric speaking.
Okay, I
Like,
get what you're saying.
It's just like the whole thing with everything got something to
Like
do
a
with
mindset.
everything with us. Everything got something to do with us. All right, so nigga, I ain't gonna say it ain't no God, but bro, we made in His image, or she or her image, whatever God is, because we ain't never seen God.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Bible tell you that you're made in the image of we all pieces. We all come from that.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being the case, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You do the rest of the math.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't really like.
Yeah. That shit is something to think about, man.
It's like it's one of them things like we all a part of this shit. Like we're like, why you think it's people that can map out the stars and map out all that shit?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, like we look like the docs, like this, like we the closest thing to the sky at night. And before light, it was what?
Doc.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for all this shit, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just know. I just know what I know.
Mm-hmm.
I just know what I know. But man, I'm telling you, man, shit too.
No bullshit. That motherfucking
smack.
shit was gas.
I
I ain't got no funnel. I got, a little his own.
Smack.
I ain't even trim nothing up.
I had to tell me how this shit here.
That
I
shit
done
was
lost my
gas.
train
That's
of
why
thought. I ain't worried about it. Shit, you could have rolled that shit up too, nigga.
That shit was tasting too good to even bring this to the party. And my man told me, he said, you fucking up the vibe of the party with
fucking
that.
up the vibe.
I ain't even want to fuck the vibe if that shit was
Fucking
hitting
up
so
the
good.
vibe.
But, yeah, man.
That shit.
That mothership is, they be saying niggas be trying to go to space because they used up Earth, so all the resources, so they trying to go up there to do that. So that, niggas with that money could jive like,
Ain't no water over.
yeah, it's gonna be hard to live on any other planet other than
Ain't what it
this.
is. Ain't no water up there, boy. Ain't nowhere else. I mean, unless they know something I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way we gonna live up there right now, buddy. Ain't enough water.
The Earth could sustain itself. We just gotta jive take care of it.
Nah, the
Some
thing
little
is, the
hippie
Earth
shit.
go through. I mean, if the Earth go through the phases that it go through, at some point it's gonna go through what it did. Where I guess it
Right.
do what it do.
Mhm.
If we around, we around. We not. You know what I'm saying?
I seen this vicious sculpture in one of them museums, and it was like, it showed a messed up, like, it was like a globe, but then it was like, it was tearing apart, right? Like, just deteriorating almost, if you will.
Yeah.
But then within it, it's another joint in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I read the sculpture, and it's like, yeah, it's like this bad world we living in, a new one forming. You know what I'm saying? The other one dying off and shit. And
That's
yeah,
real.
Yeah.
But what the new world gonna look like?
That's the scary part.
Hey, because shit fucked up.
Yeah. Then now this about to be forming as like society, what's the norm and what's right.
We fuck around and have a purge in the new society, but
You know what I'm
motherfuckers
saying?
really good. Hey, shit fucked up. They already got.
It might be better. It might better itself.
I mean, who knows? I don't know, fool.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
That's
the
what
way
we got.
shit
This
going
time
now,
capsule
I
right
don't
here
know.
can help out motherfuckers. Kind of like find a way to just because ain't nothing about no right. It's just about just learning and what work for the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What feel right to you.
Yeah, that's a fact. Definitely would feel right.
You know what I'm
to me.
saying?
That's a fact.
Almost to the sense, cause you know what I'm saying. Like that's what it's gonna come to, cause like society and like I said, the norm be like, hold up, it changed.
Mm-hmm.
They saying we supposed to be like this and that, and they almost ain't even going to like Nobody, that shit don't even coincide with the Bible. They at first tried to make it seem like it, but now them jumps contradicting themselves. What should I do?
Everything contradicting.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and that's why I'm saying they gotta boil down
Everything
to like,
contradicting.
who do you believe in? Hey, back crank that Tupac jump. That's why, even though it's hard. Yeah, so yeah, man. I don't know. I believe in God. I believe in me. Like I said, I try to go with the innate, like whatever I go with in the feeling, cause I get the feeling shit. I be like, oh nah,
No, you definitely got
awful. I got to get the fuck out of here. But
I definitely believe in God. Definitely believe in myself.
But it's definitely wild, cause you be like, man, this shit, they been out here playing on the nigga brain. Like, please let me be back a kid again, man. It was so easy, man. It was fun. I ain't even know we was poor. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying, nigga? You know, it was just a kid. I was a kid, just a silly motherfucker. That's
exactly what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, man. We had good childhoods. Now this shit, and now our kids don't even have that type of childhood. They smart as shit off the rip, so they just knowing shit like when we was kids that we ain't even see. They see that shit off the break. So I be feeling bad for them. Yeah, I be like, y'all ain't even never been kids. Like, y'all ain't even had a real fun. Yeah, y'all don't play with your other kid. Y'all don't want to spend we used to stay with each other. Like, nigga, this shit, and now y'all grown. Y'all already where we was at, where we was like, damn, shit different. Like, this how y'all was. Like, so that's why it'd be like, y'all be suicide and all this shit, man. Like, come on, man. Like, but life is worth living. You know what I'm saying? It's just motherfuckers gotta realize you gotta fight. You fight to come out this motherfucker. Somebody to pull you out, snatch you out that pussy. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, that shit was a struggle. So it's gonna be some nice fun time. But sometimes you gotta you know what I mean? Put your boots on and grit up and go hard. Yeah.
Man, I said I keep young.
That real strong. We gonna have to wrap this joint up though. Cause we going deep tonight with some shit.
We did, but I said you would have thought I took some strong when I keep young.
Yeah.
The strong.
Oh, the strong. I thought you said shrooms. Oh yeah, nah, but that shit is strong though. But
that shit is gas. Yeah,
Slim. Yeah, this shit. I'm trying to keep everything. I'm trying to turn the dials like the other way, cause I'm trying to turn up for real with the information, but I don't have the resources or the not the resources, but not the resources, but what I was saying, references with some of the shit, not the reference, and I'm smacked. But like this shit, y'all like stimulating this shit, a rack of shit coming, like, cause we been misinformed like a motherfucker. Not to say I'm niggas just gonna be the professor. But I will pulpit a little bit.
We gonna drop a couple of gems and drop a couple of couple of things to make you think. You know what I'm saying? Make you think, make you ask questions, shit like that. And we here every Tuesday doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man Mizak, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be on the live, we gonna be record, we gonna drop this shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be through Jelly Vision.
Yeah,
but we gonna be on here, you feel me?
Well, thank y'all for tuning in, man.
What's up, my man G?
Oh yeah. Hey, ain't nobody got nothing else for us out there, man? I'm glad y'all tuning in, fucking with me and Rock.
Yeah, we fried. Definitely fried.
Nah, man, that's a good look,
fried
man.
Bacon.
I've been seeing motherfuckers checking in on over that junk.
Yeah, no question.
So that's
appreciate
a good look, man.
Appreciate y'all tuning in, because y'all know we going to be doing this shit every Tuesday.
Man, all the time.
You know
so really come tell a friend, tell them, man, come check us out next Tuesday. And this junk gonna go up on the YouTube for next Tuesday. But yeah, we gonna go live every Tuesday evening. Around 10ish, 9ish, you know what I'm saying? Like 9
that. 9 to 10, you gonna see, you know.
Yeah, just come check this shit out.
9, 10 nigga time.
Yeah,
they got CP time.
Yeah, you know shit real, you know what I mean? But we gonna still bring you the broadcast.
Oh yeah.
For sure though.
No question. And I can't forget my Aggie pride. Can't forget my Aggie.
Oh yeah.
Can't forget my Aggie. Can't forget all my people right here. My corner water, my boy
they got
Ron.
A new label coming.
You know what I'm saying? They got a new label coming.
That thing hit.
Hit
out.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my
Metro Lord, man. That jump. And it was like, hold up, nah, that ain't the tattoo. It's just the map. But I like that jump.
Oh yeah.
They got
what?
Nah, how the logo. You seen it? The logo?
For which one?
On the jump, how they got a new logo. I think it's like the Metro jump.
Oh nah, I
And then
ain't
this
pinning.
corner one over that
Oh
jump
nah,
mean.
yeah, Ronnie doing his motherfucking thing. That's for sure.
I can't even let it
Ronnie,
out the bag.
shout out to you, big
Thank
bro.
you. Keep doing what you're
And
doing,
then,
man.
you know
Nice
what I'm saying?
inspiration, young.
I love to see when my brothers is doing shit, man, and then y'all doing the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Making power moves and power plays. Shout out to my bruh, Fami too. Him, Vaughn.
Y'all get them guys on the show too, man. We gotta get y'all over in here, man.
Yeah, I think it's him and Vaughn together.
Chalk it up,
I know
yeah.
for a fact y'all got the We Love More shit.
Yeah, we gotta get y'all in here, get some of that
boys
gear.
looking sweet. I like that gear shit.
For real though.
I need to give me a little bit of that. Can't forget my man Z Dirt. My man Z. Z, hey, you keep it up, Z. You doing good too with that great
Oh
great
yeah,
apparel.
fuck yeah.
Can't forget
Crush it.
Z. Can't forget my man Z. Love Z.
Yeah, that shit look good.
Who else?
Trayon had some of that shit on.
Nah, Z doing his thing.
That junk look good.
Z doing his motherfucker.
Yeah, I
thing.
like them sweatshirts.
I
The
fuck with Z.
sweatsuits, period. Yeah.
Z doing his thing. Who else? Who else from like our little I'm trying to think. I know it's other people that's doing shit. I just can't think of
Oh
everybody.
no, it's a lot of Aggies
I
that's
know
out here
that's
making
doing
a lot
shit,
of moves,
making a lot of noise.
busting their head.
I gotta start staying more abreast on that type of shit so I can shout y'all out. Cause man, I love doing shit like that and I love showing love, man. When it's love due, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially to the people I know. And but yeah, shout out to my nigga Malik too, man. Even though you ain't go to school with me, you from my neighborhood, you from up the way. You got that E shit going. You still doing shit. You putting new shit out. Shout out to the museum niggas too. They doing shit. You know they are from the city. Cause I can't think of none of my auntie people. So we just gonna shout out all these black owners.
Yeah, definitely entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs.
It ain't
doing
easy to
their
do
thing.
that, and y'all
You know what I'm
creating.
saying? And they did it from from the ground
From
up
an
on their
idea.
own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Can't nobody take nothing from you when you did it on your own.
Yeah, that's why I say
Like,
create, don't
yeah,
compete.
if you ain't go get, that's why 50 couldn't get took out, cause he did it on his own. That's why it was easy to
Yeah,
swipe.
and shout out to 50 because I done seen a lot of moves
nigga
and
50 Cent
and
like
it
that.
inspired a nigga to really get jelly bitch. I ain't gonna lie, if it probably wasn't for 50 doing what he was doing, and I'm not even talking about with power, I'm just talking about him stepping into making the movies.
That nigga's
Yeah,
hey, that's a smart motherfucker.
That jump made me say, "Hey, young," because I always wanted to do it, but when I seen him do it, I was like, "Joe,
And people don't like him.
on cable, but we got jelly vision. Can't nobody take that." We got jelly vision. That's some Aggie shit, some DC shit. Can't nobody take. Like, so for real, I did it already, and then just about pushing it, and just keep pushing and keep pushing. So we did it. Like, that's what I'm saying. People when they fucking with a nigga, cause I could have gave up, right? But it take like a motherfucker that I know him, but I don't know him. I know him through somebody else, but they might like what I be doing, and they remember me. So they like, "Hey Slim, when you gonna make something else?" And the whole time I'm like, "Fuck this shit. This shit's stupid. This shit ain't working." Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing people look like they having instant success, like the other guys that's been doing these other little personalities out here.
It always look like
and I've been doing this shit maybe seem like it was longer, but it's like, you know what? I didn't stop even worrying about that, and I look at what I got, and I'm like, this shit beautiful. You know what I'm saying? This shit beautiful, man. Right. And that's where I've been at with it, and so I've been really at peace with that because I realized, man, like, man, nigga already where he want to be at for real. So it's just about keep on being consistent. And that's just like what I pass down to everybody, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. Be consistent in it and stay true, man. And everything will happen just what you need to happen for you.
Stay consistent and stay true.
So that's going to be the show. And we going to get up out of here,
we
man.
About to get up out of here, man. My man Mac. Man, we out.
Yo.
Peace.
Fucking TV off, cuz. And nigga turn that TV off and nigga turn this shit.